may find helpful here, but I want to focus on finding articles. So when you're in a database like PsycInfo, you're going to see these three sort of boxes. And what we want to do, it's called Boolean searching. So we're going to put in some keywords and separate them with these connectors. And you have three connectors, and, or, and not. I usually just stick to and. Okay. So you can see here, if we were doing a search for cute animals, we could search puppy and kitten, and you would only get results that included both terms. If you search puppy or kitten, you get results with just puppy, just kitten, and all the results that you originally had when you did both. If you do puppy, but you're not interested in kittens in any way, you do puppy, not kitten, you will only get things that only have puppy. Okay, so let's do another example, a little more relevant to psychology. So if I go into PsycInfo and I search eating disorders, I get 38,000 results. Okay? If I do eating disorders and self-esteem, it cuts it down to 2,000 results. So that's quite a bit just with that one word. If I want to get fancier with it, I could do and men, cuts it to 164. If you feel comfortable at this point with searching at this level, that's perfectly fine with me. If you're feeling a little fancier, you could do something like this, where we add a couple more keywords. It does give you a few more results. Basically, you're offering it more options of things to search. Okay, so let's go into PsycInfo. If I'm on the Psychology Library Guide, I'm going to click PsycInfo under the Finding Articles tab. Okay, and PsycInfo is just one of many databases we have. It tends to be one of the key ones for psychology, which is why I'm showing it. So let's try autism spectrum disorder. You're going to notice lots of different suggestions come up. You could feel free to click on them, and it will actually put them in the box for you. Maybe I will try K-12, or you'll notice all these other suggestions. I'm going to use those. And let's do resources or support or programs or awareness. Great. So I'm telling it, okay, database, find me a combination of articles that include at least one of the terms from the first box, and a term from the second box, and a term from the third box. Now I'm going to click search. And I have 971 results. It's a little too many, so I'm going to do something similar to what I did when we were looking for books. I'm going to use my filters on the left side. These are important. I'm going to use limit to linked full text. I'm going to limit the publication date, maybe the last 5 or 6 years. That cuts it down. What I like about PsycInfo is that there are lots of different filters that you could use here. So one of my favorites is age. So if you are interested in this particular topic in school-age children, they have an option for that. So I could click school age, and here it is. I could go under methodology. If I'm specifically interested in studies where they interviewed people, for instance, I click interview, let it refresh, and here's some results. Many other filters that you could use here. I recommend exploring them for sure. So I have 13 results left. I am going to click on the title of an article. Okay. And I have lots of information here, including the title, the author, the source, the abstract. The abstract is a summary of the article. So you want to read the abstract first, decide if the article is what you're looking for, and then you scroll up, and you're looking for something at the top that says either PDF or HTML full text. You click it, and here is the article itself. Okay? You could download, print from here. You could go back. If you want to send yourself a link to this article, there's a couple ways you can do it. The easiest, in my opinion, is the email tool on the right. You click email, and here it is. Or you can click permalink, and there's a link, and you could actually take that, send it to yourself. Do not just send yourself this link that's at the top of the page. I know that's tempting, but that is not a permanent link. It will not work later. So you want to grab the permalink or use the email tool. Another tool I want to point out is Cite. If you click Cite, scroll down to APA, there is an APA citation for this article. As far as I can tell from glancing at it, it looks correct to me. But what I would do if I were you, take this citation, and let's go back to your LibGuide, in this case the Psychology LibGuide, click APA citation style, and take the time to compare this citation to the examples here. Make sure it lines up. We've got lots of other links here related to APA style citations that I would highly recommend that you use. Okay? And those are the very basics of how to find an article using PsycInfo.